Guys, you're welcome to Scribe TV, and today we're talking about In the Pants of the Woman. First of all, my name is Ben Kobe, and I play the role Mr. Isabella.
Design. Wait.
Keep going.
Patricia, and I play Design.
My name is Mildred, and I play the role of Adiza.
I'm Shelter Aditi, and I am Detective Anka.
And I am Bertram Judah Duty Bachman, and I play Dr. Ray.
Which one is the veteran Judah? Just show you. My name is
That's why David hate you. David hate you, but you're my boy.
That's right.
Also,
Oh yeah, I can swear. All right, guys. So basically, first let's talk about the characters. Okay, let's talk about our individual characters and how what it means to us, or our perception about the characters, and how we're able to transition between from your personal self to the character. So I'm going to start with Jude Aditi Bachman.
Yeah, I'm the veteran.
I am a professional. So anyway, I'll say with Ray, Dr. Ray, I don't think we are so far apart from personalities, because I'd also say I'm also a bit of an eccentric myself, but the extremities like smoking, kidnapping people, going to kill people.
Wow.
I'm not.
So I think you are.
I'm not.
That head is what on
You
stage.
have the potential.
Man, look at you. Have you seen yourself?
You're doing so well.
There is potential, but that potential. You understand?
Wow,
We
you
are
actually
not
have
really-
missed.
I know, right? Did you? That part. I listened to this.
Anyway, but I feel like Ray didn't get to he didn't get to grow up in an environment to know himself. So by all means he got into vices, into a bad crowd, and eventually ended up hunting people, killing people, and all these kind of vices. And I think if he had had enough time with his mom, or enough time with somebody of influence to him, he wouldn't have really ended up the way he is. Because learning about how he got into the video, and I believe he's quite good. He's quite good.
So what you're saying, Ray became who he was because of society and because of
his
lack of
environment.
parental.
Yes, he didn't have a figure.
To look up
I
to.
would want to differ, because as a parent you can do everything right and your child will seem to do everything wrong.
Yeah, but then those are extremities.
And
Are you sure?
And I also felt like Dr. Ray was kind of acting out of pressure. I said, like, he's
I
coming
feel like
from...
he's a wannabe.
Yeah,
I feel like he's a
exactly.
wannabe.
Yeah,
You've come from abroad, like you
Yeah.
want to make a statement, you want to look like something you actually are not.
Then-
You don't
No,
have
because
the
you came back from
information.
abroad, you didn't have anything to do, and then the next thing you wanted to do was just to go and do a kidnap job for somebody. You could have just even sold something on the street. You are not better than those people there, so you are still a wannabe. I want to put you in that category.
You had an
That you're a
opportunity to travel
wannabe.
to the country, right?
And
Exactly.
you couldn't make anything out of your
Even
life.
when then you were in prison for 10
Sorry,
years.
you on the hot seat there.
Detective, I beg you. I can't believe you. I can't. You're just no.
All right, that's just by the way, though. Detective Ankara.
Yes. So I find myself connecting quite emotionally to the character because I think she's a very emotional character. There's a lot going on with her. She's her work side where she has to be professional and act as if everything is fine. Meanwhile, she's burning inside. Imagine growing up in a loving home with your mom and your dad and then your sister, and then watching your sister go through something that you really could not be a part of and you couldn't help her. So the guilt of, for example, she's the elder sister, this is her younger sister. So you watch your younger sister go through all this, and then your younger sister kills herself. I mean, as older siblings, I can't relate because I'm not an older sibling. But the sense of responsibility to really take care of your younger sibling, and I'm sure she felt like a failure at a point for letting her sister go through all that. I wasn't able to do anything to help her. The emotional trauma and everything. That character is an emotional.
Personally, I like this because I mean, like you said,
Desire.
a big.
What
Sorry,
are you
that
talking
was
about?
that's chill, man. I mean, Detective Ankara. Yeah, because I mean, in our society, you know, as an eldest or you, I mean, you are supposed to be carving the path. You are supposed to be the figure where the younglings will look up to. I mean, I come from a family where the seniors are failing us. Do you understand? Oh yeah, I mean, the seniors are failing us and they're not really doing much with their life. And so for me,
They know.
for me, that character, I respect that character too, like a lot, because she took things by her hands and then she went after whoever went after her sister. And for me, that was I have so much respect. Unlike Dr. Ray, I have so much for that character. And then, particularly, I'll just go with mine. Yeah? Mr. Sumelo. I know you all love Mr.
We
Sumelo.
hate you.
Look, I know you all love Mr.
we
Sumelo.
love
But
to
you're
hate
not going to admit it, but I know you love Mr. Sumelo, true of us.
We love to hate you.
Souls.
I feel like if you want to talk to me directly, talk to me. Don't do me in the corners.
No,
Because
Adisa, do you love Mr. Sumelo?
I wouldn't say I was in love with you because I'm a confused person.
Hey,
In fact, my
is
character
this
is
what
so
you're doing to-
confusing.
Hey, please.
Excuse you. Hold on.
Your
Hold on.
character is
Hold
what
on.
you're doing to
I
me.
know.
Choice.
My character is confusing because at the point I wanted to know, is Adisa so vulnerable or Adisa wants to use what she got to get what she wants? That sort of thing.
I don't think Adisa was vulnerable. I think Adisa
Adisa was
wanted to
playing
survive.
safe.
Yeah, I think she was playing safe.
No.
Hard girl.
Yeah, because I mean,
Okay.
you just like Detective Ankara and any other lady that passed through Zumelo's hands, you could have rejected it. I feel like
No, don't get me wrong.
She
I get the
couldn't.
fact that's why I'm saying that I think my character is a bit confusing because I wanted to really understand my character. Well, I don't find any kind of relationship between my personality as a Mildred and Adisa because I would want to stand for what you would have principles. People have been in worse situation that Adisa was in, and they didn't make that choice.
No, but
They didn't succumb to the fact that they had to sleep with Mr. Sumelo, even though they didn't like the fact that he was banging her in any way. You see,
Look,
so I see it
Right.
to be using what I have to get what I want. One, or I'm in a position where I can say that it is sexual exploitation because you are in that position to give me what I want.
Mr.
You
Sumelo
could
is
have
powerful.
also just said that, oh no, she's
I
just
like
a
you.
national service
Yeah.
person who needs to survive after work, and then he's going to bang her and then give her a handsomely ugly
Can
salary
you
of
imagine?
700 Ghana cedis. Who does that? So you are doing I would just consider that as a sexual exploitation there.
Can I present
No,
another?
but Mr. Sumelo
what?
slept with almost everyone.
wait,
No,
like
relax,
all the
relax, not
national
everyone.
service.
Hello, I'm still here.
Not everyone, please. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. People, it's not that bad. No, guys, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Wait, but
Look,
I'd like
look,
to
before
present-
you go ahead, before you go ahead, look, this is Adisa saying that sexual exploitation and
yeah.
whatnot. But this is Adisa was having flings with.
Aha, exactly my point.
With Dr. Reed.
No, but because Dr. Ray was my boyfriend. Hello,
Was he?
baby.
Was
I
he?
was
Dr. Reed.
I was?
Yeah.
It's all fornication.
The question is,
No, I genuinely like Dr.
Yeah.
Ray.
you did?
At the end,
I
it was
did
evident.
because I wanted you to go and burn in jail, and then I wanted my baby to come back to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was in love with him, but I wanted something that he didn't have. I wanted money. Of course, he was,
It's broke, man.
but-
young girl
but
about
that
no
question-
shit.
but that questions of morality.
Come on.
That questions the character's morality.
Exactly.
Because
That's what I'm
You
saying.
are,
That
you were doing here for love by so.
So that's what I'm saying, that I was using what I was having to get.
She does it for love, and then so that's where she's morally compromised because she's doing it here for love. So she might as well. And besides, if you bre 700 cedis or the mommy, papa,
Can you even imagine?
Breadwinner of the family. So
No, but they didn't say that.
No,
They
I
didn't
think-
say
I
that.
think, no, she-
They didn't
she-
say
she
that
wasn't
in
the
the
breadwinner.
script that
Okay,
the
no,
play.
so there's a point where it says that.
There's a point
I
where she
mean,
says
like,
that.
I mean, you're being taken care
Enable
of,
you
and
to
it's,
feel
I mean,
when
your
your
parents
family-
and your family is, I mean, benefiting from that and whatnot.
Which
I think it's still-
part of the lines
Oh,
that I didn't know that?
don't worry.
Did I add
If you want to know, come 20th of July, come find out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, we'll get there.
Yeah,
but
we'll
I
get
still feel like Adisa is a very confusing girl. My character, I had to now just
But-
wonder, do I even want that, or I want to use what I have to get, as I always
But
say.
in reality, we have a lot of these ladies.
Yeah, we have a lot of Adisas out there.
Yeah, who are just interested in what they are getting and what.
Yeah, and then
or
they are
these
not
material
stand
things
exactly.
they want in life.
Again,
Yeah.
I feel like it comes back to like pressure, societal pressure.
Yeah.
That's what I was
To want
saying,
to
and
be
then
and
I was
present
going
a
up on
front, to present a front
No, the
where
career,
the latest like HD lace,
Yeah.
slay in different colors and all that, and you cannot fund it. So if this man wants to do something with you that you're already doing with your boyfriend, you just
But please,
might
let's
as
just
well.
hold on. This funding that this man was given was just 700 Ghana cedis, which
Can
is
you
not even
look,
going to buy me
I-
maybe
look,
any
no,
proper
no,
What
hair.
I forget to
He
understand-
was
what I
having
forget-
like
what I forget to understand is I cannot put you on a level where you be independent. I need to put you on a
Exactly.
level where you
Where
still
you are
keep coming back for
Exactly.
more.
Spoken
And
like
so-
Mr. Zuma.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. What do you think about Mr. Zumelo, though?
I hate you. Thank you very much.
I love you, back, baby.
Well,
Honestly,
What do you think about
that's
Mr.
a trigger.
Zumelo?
I don't. I hate you, low key. I do hate you because.
Wait, Zumelo or him personally?
No,
No,
oh no.
no.
I love Ben, but I hate Sumelo. Ben, you're my G, my nigga. I love you as a person, but I hate Mr. Zumelo because you took advantage of me. You could have been a better person in that media house where you could just support me, even if it was just 500 cedis without banging me. You could have been that person, but you took advantage of me, my body, you know.
Imagine.
And you told me that you were sleeping with other girls, and then you were doing me a favor.
My God, that part.
Mr. Zumelo is gonna be Mr. Zumelo. What do
You
you
have
think?
to take it.
I hate you.
You have to take it.
I hate
Just
you.
Accept it
Imagine
as
a
it is.
character like that, like in a place of power, being like an exemplary mentor.
Yeah.
Imagine the change that he could effect, even in their office at Casanoma, and see the path he chose, and then it led to death, led to rape, led to suicide,
It
led
led
to
to
so
the
much.
loss of
He
my
could have- he
dignity.
could have One person, and yet you could do so much good. Like honestly, the way your character triggered me, sometimes you say something and I have to remember that. Oh no, it's
It's not me.
It's coming.
But I did a good job. Look, let me take you guys back. And when I first got the script, I'm like, whoa. Because everything I believe as a man brought up by a single mother.
That's what he was like. He was doing.
Look,
He was going against.
Look, I was like, so the character stands for everything I'm against. Fact. And so I'm like, character. What are you doing? But I mean, like someone, let me go to my friends where I'm a professional. I know. So now I'm like, no, how can I do this? One, without, then I had to also separate myself from the character. Now be Mr. Zumelo, and it wasn't easy because, like I said, the character stands for a lot of things that from molesting, sex exploitation, corruption,
raping, taking
and-
advantage of
Man,
me.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Mr. Zumelo is just that guy, and like you said, you see, this guy could be a cause of change. This guy could really better people's lives.
Yeah.
This guy could really, move people from a particular level to another level. Do you understand? Because he had his good side too.
Which one is
No,
that?
which one was that?
Which
Excuse you.
side?
Excuse
No,
you.
wait,
Which one was that? Hello.
That he's fun to hang around. Like,
No, wait.
No, he has a lot of vibes, you know.
No.
Like he's a G.
Let's-
He dresses well, sharp guy.
That was a trick question. You guys failed.
Just listen.
No.
Just listen.
Okay.
Even though it was a trick question, I'll say if anything, for his good sides, although he did take advantage of them, give them the space to explore the space. He gave them like the chance to explore the space. Because if you're looking at no,
Jude, are you going to retract this? Hold on. You're screwing my baby.
I'm coming after him.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I'm in a media space, right?
A veteran.
For you to get the chance as an upcoming journalist to be on radio or TV or even write a feature, you have to go through so much.
Is that not what you
Is that not supposed to be a training
That's
for
a
you?
That's a sad part of it. And before you continue, you see,
No.
most of these guys who are there didn't go through some of these things. That's a sad part of it. Most, if not for all, most of these guys who are calling the shots, who are at the big places, who are there through their connections of, whatever connection. See, for real, man, these guys get there maybe through maybe
Nepotism.
yeah.
Okay, you
What
mean
the guys-
call the
No,
lady,
guys.
like
No,
the
but no,
male.
they are ladies. I've heard
No
stories about
interview.
ladies.
They sent the letter.
No, I've heard about
Appointment letter.
ladies who are in such positions who are taking advantage of gents. Look, let's not shy away, let's not run away from it. It could happen to
Yeah.
anyone. Do you understand? But my argument is a lot of these guys are there through probably connections they have and they didn't go through some of these crazy things they had to go. But you see, you get there, you see you're on that seat, and then all of a sudden you have to take advantage of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Let's come back to what he feels like Mr. Melody did right. I like the good traits. I want you
said
to.
he
No,
gave
but
people an
he gave
opportunity.
people opportunity. I don't
Opportunity
think
to what?
for a fact,
What's
I don't think Mr. Zilom did things
It's
to
business.
everybody. Look,
Look,
this guy was
if he gave me
no, before-
anything at all, I still provided the services and was giving him money.
because it felt
And he
like
was
you
still
wanted
bending
it at
me
some
and giving me
point.
700 cedis.
No, because
This
as he's
is
saying,
their show.
as he's saying,
Like a whole.
Look,
I can offer 300
look, Adiza,
and
Adiza, how did Ray get into the radio station in the first place?
You took advantage of his.
I didn't know. I don't
you
even
didn't
know
know
him.
me. You didn't know me.
For one thing, I didn't even know him. He was
You
a
didn't
man.
know
So your
me.
evil
No,
works
no.
that brother.
I didn't
There
know
was
Ray.
someone in between. Oh, there was a between that
You see, that's the thing. You
No,
see,
no, no.
you see.
Let me get it right. Let me get it right. When he came back from the US, that he needed a job.
I didn't know
Wait,
him.
no,
I
no,
never
wait.
had no
No,
communication.
he's-
Hello, you're
someone
lost.
else.
Director,
He gave the job to
Director,
the first
you need
week
to
gave the
clarify
job
this.
to him.
It's
no.
nepotism. It's
No,
nepotism.
I didn't know
No,
him.
no, no,
I
let's
gave him an opportunity because I feel like no, dude has talent and dude can.
You gave him an opportunity to go and murder somebody.
No.
That one
So who
was
the hell was he
someone-
telling
Give you an opportunity.
It was
You
someone
made
that
a
he
deal.
hired.
You made a deal with someone that you know. That I need someone to kill somebody, and then this person. So you don't even know that he's the killer. You are
The
not
point
aware.
is,
The point.
I don't
Listen to the
even know
point
him.
he's
I don't
making.
know him.
Listen
Yeah,
to the point.
your
he's
friend
Yeah.
just said, I get somebody came from.
No,
No,
So
no,
he said
no,
that
no,
he
no.
gave him an opportunity to work there without knowing that he was
He
the
was
one who
the
did the
hitman.
killing. Yes, but he didn't know.
I don't know. We're giving.
No, I'm suspecting people.
No, okay,
Okay,
wait,
They
wait.
are suspecting
Okay, wait. Let
That's fine.
me explain. Let me explain something. So now, I had that.
Who spoke
particular
to you
scene.
that go and kill the person?
Here's the thing. So, I had come back from the States. Ray had come back from the States. He's hungry. He's only been doing drugs. He's been drinking.
The uncompleted buildings.
In a very
Yeah. It's okay.
he's smoking packs and packs. And now he's desperate. Now he knows someone. He knew someone when he was in the States who was here, who used to he works
Contract killing.
who works in contract killing. Now he's desperate. He needs money. He needs money. He needs to survive.
Dude, who
So
called
he
him?
gets. I'm getting it. So he gets in contact with this guy. And it's like, bro, I need a job. And then this guy says, this guy is like back and forth. I don't have anything for you. This is what I have. It's like, okay.
And this
I
guy
don't think I
knows
can do it.
No. So when you see, I have this thing for you.
Here's
Has
the
to do
thing.
my radio station, and I mean I don't think any excuse to say.
So he has this guy who contacts him and he's like, oh, this and this and this is okay. So this is what I have for you. Okay, I can. I was like, okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Now he goes into the thing. He goes to do the thing. Now here's
Gets
the
the
thing.
thing, the job done.
The job done.
Yeah.
But the problem is, Zumelo wasn't the one who contracted Ray. Zumelo contracted somebody.
See,
part
so
of
and
the
what we are
script.
forgetting about is
Here's the thing.
Ray,
You are in the play, so you are
Yeah,
not involved in that
yeah,
side.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
are actually in the
And
dark.
see,
The
that's
phone
activity.
Yeah.
no, but
It's a
look,
job
let's
and then
let's
he
let's
shares
get
the
let's
money with-
let's
with-
let's
So
get
I'm supposed
let's
to
get
share
out
the
of the
money.
box right now. Look, if you, Detective Ankra, you are in the position of Zumelo, you instructed someone to get somebody, I mean, wiped off or something. You understand? And if you know whoever did the thing, if you know the killer, you think they put the person under your nose? You think the person worked
No,
under
of
you?
course not. No, and this is where I was coming from. That, you got the person you called was the one supposed to do the job according to the script. He was the one supposed to do the job. Then this guy calls out of desperation, saying, "Oh, I need work." I was like, "Okay, so you do it, but I'm going to front it like I did it,
yeah.
like I did it." And then you do it, and then I'll give you 50% of the money, and I still get to give you. So to you, is this guy that you know that did it. You don't know that this guy caught it. And then
So
that
that's
guy
the thing.
kills 2 birds with one stone.
So,
And then
fast
also
forward,
asks you
that
for
part of
a
the story we
favor.
don't know unless Erica comes
And
to
then
explain.
Yes.
But the
I
point
think
is,
Diana should come and explain
No,
that
but
part of the
assumption.
story.
Fast
No, this is
forward.
my assumption. This is my assumption.
Fast forward. Ray got a job. 2 of us.
Yeah, I think
True.
Ray got
And-
the job because
Because no matter
he-
what,
So
someone
you are
who
saying,
recommended
you know,
Ray.
what you
What
are
I
saying
was
is that's the
expecting-
good thing
what
you
I was
did.
expecting to
That's the only good thing.
I mean, that's some good.
Did you
I
marry
was
him?
actually getting to
Yeah,
that
that's
when
good.
they
Wait,
got
that's
the
not
whole
good
this
though.
thing. The reason why I was explaining the whole media front thing was because in the media space, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah,
easy at
yeah,
all
I have a
to
question
get to
for
where
you.
you
I
to
know.
where, to get to where the
Yeah.
people you see on TV,
Yeah,
radio, they didn't
yeah,
just get up,
yeah.
go there. Oh yes, I'm a news presenter. Oh okay, come and sit in front of the TV, present.
Yeah.
No, they had to pass through people's hands. They had to bring up ideas. Oh, okay, it's a good idea, but I don't think we can do it. And then see the idea on TV, on radio, and then okay, fine. Then I'll continue. Let me just do what I have to do. They go, and then it gets to a point where somebody sees the spark, and they're like, okay, you know what? We are putting you on.
Please, if you're a media boss, please come and pick this boy because he's like, we are not so we beg.
I have a
Yes.
question for Zubelo.
So for
I have a question for Zubelo.
Okay.
You paid him, Sebrado.
Yes.
How much are you paying? How much are you paying?
Dr. Ray was one of my big one of my big guys.
So
Dr.
you're
Ray,
a
I was paying-
misogynist.
I was paying.
So you're a misogynist.
No,
Someone.
he found a
You're
gem.
a
I
misogynist.
think
Go
someone.
You
ask-
paid
go
her
ask-
Sebrado.
go
They
ask-
were paying.
Go ask Miss That. No, she's just doing service. Hello.
She's finished
She was
service.
Hello.
Oh,
Sebrado
returned
is-
I
The
was
point
doing the
is-
service
the
and I
point
was
is,
done and I was
go ask
servicing you.
Miss That.
Hello.
Go ask Miss Dakon how much was paid when she got into Akasanoma Radio. I was paying this gentleman $2,000. You can ask Erica.
You can put
Miss
that
Dako
on
had
stage. You can
years.
I'm
Yes,
experienced.
no, it should have made
Exactly.
you
You
good
could not
because
pay her
if you
less.
paid him the
Adiza
$2,000, you should have
needed to
then you didn't give me money. You didn't give me
but
money.
I was.
What?
You imagine?
Hello,
No.
I was
imagine.
still going to him for money.
$2,000
You were having
in
$2,000.
this-
You were
You
not
were going
good
because you wanted to be retained. You didn't want to. You didn't want to be sacked.
But guys, Desire and Cry.
Now,
Yeah.
I think one thing we forgot to mention about Mr. Zomelo is the fact that he can really put up a face, like different faces.
He's a
Because
pretender.
I'm sure Desayanka
Yeah, he's a big
saw
pretender.
that kind of personality and
the
she
father-
thought she
father
was
figure, like a
naive.
mentor.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
He can mentor me, I can grow, that
Pushing
kind
on.
of thing.
Because-
So
because-
sexual
because-
exploitation.
because-
All
right?
the way to
Yeah.
For sexual abuse, this one
I
is
didn't,
abuse.
no, I didn't kill his Desire.
So
Desire,
you
I
pushed her,
had
you
not.
pushed
her. You really thought
you
that-
pushed her.
I didn't push
on a
her.
live
basis.
Desire acted based on her own theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
she unalived
Ben,
herself.
you could-
That's not his fault.
No,
You
Mr.
understand
Zumelo,
what-
let me
Desire
break
did
Ben
everything
and
she
Mr.
did
Zumelo.
to herself.
You pushed her.
Because of you.
Look,
You pushed
Yeah.
her to
Adiza,
kill
did I push
herself.
you?
That she was a hard girl and she had asphalt.
Oh my God!
Really? No,
To be honest.
we are talking about Desire and Crab. Adiza is a different case because I
Yeah.
said Adiza is
That's
too
good.
is too different. I don't know where to put her.
Mm.
I wanted to use what I have to get what I wanted. I wanted to use my body to get that, to maintain a job and to get the 700 CDs or go and sit home and go and hustle. And then I will just come to you. That is just me. But Desire was even doing internship.
Oh.
She didn't even
She
need
was
that money.
vulnerable.
You raped her.
Oh,
Desire
oh,
was
that's-
a DB.
that's
See,
serious.
Desire was a
You
hard
raped
girl.
her.
She was a DB.
She was a DB.
Yeah,
She
she
was a
didn't
DB.
know
She
anything.
did-
She didn't only
She was even a virgin because there was blood in her
Yeah.
pants.
She had a passion for
Yeah,
journalism.
someone passed me a tissue.
Okay.
Oh, Desire.
No, but I really have a question for Desire. You really thought that this 50-something-year-old man was in love with you? Like,
Not love.
No,
I
she-
mean
he raped-
mentor.
yeah.
Like,
A
as in,
mentor.
each-
Wow.
I think at some
coming to
point she was
Akasano.
Yeah.
stuck. I mean, crash or something. Struck, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I think at some point because, I mean, this is an old man. This man is in his 50s.
But you know, Mr. Zumelo is a fine man.
it's a fine man.
Please.
That
Okay.
tall
Let's
glass
say
of
that
water.
again.
A tall glass of water.
So you see, Adisa is a confused character.
But I mean, when we were off
like
air,
her.
you were
Yeah,
saying,
we are
was
messed
there
up.
something that hit me? I mean, you mentioned that you hated Desire Anchor.
Oh yes.
And for
yes,
me,
yes,
hate is a very
yes.
strong word.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been thinking about Desire. Like since I was given that character,
Since
I've
you were
been thinking
Desire.
about her, and I don't understand. She was full of life. She has a sister who cares this much, even about other people who are not blood, and she couldn't voice out.
Okay, so can I say something
Yeah, no,
about
feel free.
that? So with this one, I've thought somehow deeply about her character, and I'll say the reason why I thought deeply about your character was in contrast to Adiza, because Adiza was going through the same thing. Maybe Adiza wasn't a virgin, maybe, but maybe you were a virgin, right? And maybe you grew up sheltered.
She is because I was black. For me, there was no proof of
I'm
that.
not doing poso
Right. So Desire was a virgin. She grew up in a sheltered home. Right. So I'll say she didn't know how to deal with
I mean,
the
let's not
whole
forget she
thing.
was young.
She was
Yeah,
young.
she was really
I
young.
mean, and there's
Fashionable.
societal pressure. What am I
Right.
going to speak to?
Yeah.
The man threatened her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot
But
go
it's
to my
so
parents
many
because what are they
things.
going to think of me? What society
Yeah.
going
So
to think
so
of me?
then I want to think about the parents of
Desire
Desire.
Anchor.
Who are they to Desire that she couldn't even tell them?
It's not
But
bad to
you
know
know
that.
that-
Mildred, Mildred,
It's
this-
a
this-
very
it's-
touchy
it's-
subject.
It's very sensitive.
No,
Look,
but your mom.
No,
I'm talking about
she's
your
a
mom,
kid.
your
African
dad.
home.
look.
Yeah.
Let me link this.
So-
let me
So
link this.
it brings us to the point of African parenting. Should we talk
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
No,
there are
let's-
some homes
let's-
you can't even go and talk to mommy
let's
about
take
sex,
that
and
time.
you can't talk to daddy about sex.
Imagine-
So maybe if mommy was so close to Desire and mommy was having such
Like a
conversation
flexible parenting.
with like a kind of friend,
Exactly.
then maybe Desire could have just said, "Mommy, somebody has touched my pants,"
Yes.
in quotes.
Yeah.
Because
They've raped me.
Yeah.
in my home,
So let's look about that subject too, because growing up you can't just go and tell your mom.
it's not
Look,
even
if they
about-
say a guy should touch you, you are getting pregnant.
No,
so
This-
many
this-
so many
Yeah.
instances of girls going through like this exactly.
Yeah.
Almost every girl has been through it at a point.
Let's not forget
Like
to
even
add
by
guys.
family, I
Yeah,
have
Let's not-
personal
let's
experience
not
of
forget
like
guys.
Because
teachers.
guys also going through it.
yeah. I have a
teachers.
friend, guy who
Right.
was abused when he was young,
Yes.
and then now he's messed up because he's addicted to having sex with everybody.
Yeah.
He has to have sex
Like,
because he was abused
Mm.
by a nanny. Nobody talks about guys.
Yes.
You're only focusing on the girls.
I can relate
Hard.
personally
Oh.
because
This is
I
mine,
can
oh.
relate. I don't know if I can say this
That's-
on air.
that
but
serves you
I mean,
right,
I shared
though.
that thought.
yeah.
I was
same.
taking advantage of when I was very young.
Okay, me it
But hey, that's
wasn't all the
another
way.
story.
But
No,
like
now
the
we
people-
will try.
I mean,
sincerely teachers,
yeah, I mean,
people who
Charlie,
like
it's
you are
crazy.
supposed to like protect you.
Mm.
Teachers, aunties, uncles, cousins.
Mm-hmm.
We are not safe even from family.
Mm.
So the only way is to educate your children,
Yeah.
like expose them,
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
them know
Talk about
what
sex.
is what.
Exactly.
When I was young, and we are watching, my bedtime was like right after news. After news, you sleep. They are watching Rosalind, and maybe
And
I'll
they will-
sneak
yeah,
and come and watch.
they'll kick you out.
When they are
Kissing.
kissing, they will close. No, legit, this is a real life
No,
experience.
man, we've all experienced it.
To go and sleep.
No, we've all experienced it.
And
And they'll be looking into your face. You know when there's those kisses in the
I
blood.
learned
And then you now feel
about
uncomfortable.
romance from storybooks. From
Oh, you read me. I don't like good. So I don't think I would.
I read about romance and it did me this, and I got to know everything from, and then some of my parents, I sneaked and read some of my parents'
Your mother will be
counseling,
watching you.
counseling books and their books
Oh.
online.
But it's fine, it's fine. Oh, well, she's a big girl now.
I didn't confess.
You
I
see?
sneaked
You
and
see?
watched-
This anchor right there. Now
Yeah.
she's scared because mommy's
Yeah.
going to watch this.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be.
It should not be.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we should. Hello, African mothers and me. I have a very good parents now. You can talk to them about anything.
I
and
mean, when you
everything.
grow up, it's
So
it's
I really,
yeah.
they are my role
But when
model.
you are
Like I
young-
want to. You have to be in a position where your child should be able to tell you his nonsense and his stupidity,
Yeah.
and then you wouldn't have to be too harsh on the
Exactly.
child. Listen to the
Exactly.
stupidity, and then
Yeah.
maybe you should guide it
Yeah.
or him.
I mean,
So yeah, that's what I want to say.
and
I have a really good parent though. Yeah, the shout out to mommy and daddy.
Ah.
no, I mean, you can't blame them all because everybody's working with what their upbringing
Yeah.
inspired their
What they-
And
Yeah.
their
Yes.
experiences.
Yeah.
Like, some of them
Exactly.
they made certain mistakes that they wouldn't want you
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I know someone whose uncle or cousin touched her. She told her mom, and the mom asked her to shush.
Look at that.
Yeah, the mom asked her to shush
Look at that.
and not disgrace and embarrass
Look at that.
the family.
Look at that.
This girl has
And
grown up
it's-
with daddy issues and
Jeez.
cannot even it's repulsed by touch to
Oh.
date.
Look,
Wow.
I know
Because
a
the first experience
gentleman
was-
who is into homosexuality now because of an uncle. Because when the guy was young, the uncle come and take care of him, and
do stuff. I don't
and so now
understand the mass.
he picks it. The guy gets kicked out of secondary school and whatnot. I mean, that's another story for another day.
And then
You
he's
understand?
evangelizing
But
and bringing
the
other
issue,
people.
the issue here is
He says about
exactly.
Good.
That's how it starts.
Because you
And
have
so
to find someone to do it
parenting,
with.
parenting, you should give your wards that environment where
Yeah.
they could
Exactly.
open
So
up
that
to you.
they don't end up like Desire.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I don't understand why Desire should just kill herself because
And,
she was
um,
raped.
She was.
It could be a factor,
Speaking-
but
speaking of-
that's
She was
not
going
just.
to a
You're
lot.
not blaming them.
Yeah.
You're not saying that they are the
Speaking
bad.
of giving them the space to talk to them about issues and other stuff, I think they should also work on mental fortitude
Yeah.
because
Hello,
Desire-
veteran. Okay.
Based on what happened, Desire didn't really have that kind of mental strength to deal with what she had. She had a big sister, yes. She had people she could talk to, and she didn't. She didn't. One, we've already covered. Maybe she was scared to talk to
Look,
because of
with the kind of
pressure
character that Ankara is, I think she just didn't give the girl the opportunity to operate, to even open up to her. Because that girl was just stressing, man.
I was saying,
you
you
should
detective.
detect-
I mean, detective Ankara.
Yeah, I was saying.
What's your name?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I
Very
became
strict.
a detective.
soft. You became soft
Strict,
Yeah.
after
yeah.
So,
your
like,
sister died.
Maybe I was exhibiting tough love, and please,
Yeah.
sometimes tough love na does.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to know our children. Let's get to know about their personality types. Let's get to know, learn your kids so
Yeah.
that you know. And not every child is the same. You cannot raise. If the first one was quiet, the second one is not quiet. Allow the second one to
So,
talk.
yeah, Charlie.
Allow it to talk.
Let's
and
stop
function.
comparing kids.
And your elder sister
Can't
doesn't
see
like
your-
going
yeah,
out. When
Charlie,
you
why
want
you
to go out,
going
stay in the
out?
house.
and
Yeah.
that again brings me back to mental fortitude. If maybe she there are kids now who are growing up that I can see that parents of today are actually bringing those things into play, that their kids when they wake up in the morning, they make sure they feel loved. They make sure that their kids know that you are good at being you.
You're beautiful.
You are
You're-
beautiful. You are this, you
Yeah.
are that.
I'm
You're
laughing.
that, you're
not
that.
kids that will break down when the internet goes off.
Mhm.
And
And
their
then-
whole life,
They
their
will.
whole life.
That's-
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
right.
I
When
know.
when
I
the
know.
internet goes
I
off,
know.
can you imagine somebody like that's being raped?
Because
Hey,
we don't have
Jesus.
that connection with our family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they have that, when they go out, at least
Better.
they will know. At least they will know who they
To
are.
go to.
Some won't. It won't work for everybody. But for the ones that will work, they will know their value. They will know who they are. They will know what they can get.
And they will not kill themselves.
And then they wouldn't have that thought of this thing. I know it's a long shot because you can't really tell what anyone will be thinking at any point in time,
Yeah.
and it's not your fault.
On that note,
In any case, suicide is not the answer.
Suicide.
It's not an option.
Because
It's
it's
not.
as your song
Suicide
will
is not
say,
an
it
option.
opens the gates for another sorrow.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Suicide
that song?
is
Yeah.
not an option.
It's really not an
No.
option.
and
doesn't
speak
ease the
out.
pain.
Silence is not golden.
So
Speak
to our
up, speak up,
parents,
speak up, speak
please start by bringing your children to our show
Yeah.
on 20th. At least that will expose them to this sex topic and rape and stuff like that, and they can start opening up
If
to
you
you.
cannot say it, let us say
Yeah.
it.
And
Say
for
it for you.
one thing
Yeah.
I think we may be forgetting is the whole rape fee thing. The rape fee thing.
The medical report.
The medical reports, yes.
That thing, they have to scrap
From
it.
I'm not going to lie to you. If it wasn't for this particular production,
You
I would
really
have
know.
never known
Okay.
that they take a fee, and at that price for that matter.
How much
just-
was it?
Was it 900 cities or
900,
something?
yeah.
Wow.
You are
Just
kidding
for
me.
a
No,
rape
look at the
medical
kind of
kit.
people that
So
usually get raped.
imagine a lady who's been brought from the village.
Like Dr. Ray told the
Yeah.
woman,
Or even-
I know.
Or
Who's
even
been brought from
listen
the
to
village.
Adiza.
Is
She's
working
earning
with someone.
700 cedis.
And
The
I
person
went
Then
she
they're
gets
going.
herself
It can be
raped.
better
She's a
rate.
house help. Her monthly allowance is not even up to 300 Ghana cedis. and she gets raped, and so what she's supposed to save up to
go and file the report.
Yeah.
before they will now do the court proceedings.
I'm sure Desire didn't know how to go to her parents and ask them for their money to go.
No, I think she was just messed up.
She was just scared. I think she was just afraid. She was she felt like maybe her world had ended because
because there are people who
she's
just
young.
break
No, she
down.
wasn't that young. She was in uni, so probably she decided not to. Okay, I'm going to keep myself till I get married. Now that thing is no more, so I've lost because that's only her dignity. There are people like that.
This happened during national
service.
No,
because you're still in uni.
Yeah.
So it's still uni. So I'm sure you held on to that, which is, I believe, is every woman's dignity to keep your pride. I mean, if you even had sex or you've had sex now, you willingly gave it out. Nobody forced you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for somebody to steal it from you,
the force.
it's the force from it. So
Consent.
And to end it, I want to talk to an Adiza out there. I don't know. So let me put Adiza in this bracket where you don't have you are coming from a poor background and you want to compromise and get to where you want to get to. I want to say as Mildred that it is not the right choice. I'm always a Jesus girl, so I'll say that Jesus is the answer. Please don't go and be sleeping around with people to give you money that is not even worth it, because at that moment, if you should die now, ask yourself, is that something, or you should even get HIV, is that something under Ghana City going to, even if it's 1,000 or 10,000 or 1 billion, HIV is not, that money is going, it's not going to save you from the HIV. That money is not going to save you from any kind of damage.
So 500,000.
Whatever the money, it's just not worth it. I believe that people have been in worse situation than you found yourself. And excuse me, I'm passionate about this rule.
That's right.
People have found themselves in worse situation than somebody like Adiza out there, and they didn't make that decision, and they are not dead, and they are, even if they don't have it all, at least they have their sanity, they have their dignity, they have their health, and then life, God will bless you in a way. I always say that I'm a Jesus. I'll preach Jesus. You go and find Jesus. Jesus will never forsake you in any way, and I promise you that. Don't go and give anything to someone like Mr. Sumelo to take advantage of you, to go and buy hair, or to be following facade on the social media, and then you want to buy hair, and what pisses my soul off is that they're even living a fake life, and then you are just doing things to just keep up with somebody's fake life. I'm really passionate about this character like Adiza. Children out there, my colleagues, my mates, we all don't have it the same way. I'm not coming from a rich background. Nobody, that easy. It's a process. This generation, we are skipping our process.
Go through the system.
Please. Look, Jesus is always the answer. Hallelujah.
Work hard.
Amen.
I thought Adiza was a Muslim.
No, I'm talking as Mildred.
Okay.
Mildred is a Jesus girl.
To answer what you're saying.
Evangelize to Adiza.
Look, to answer.
Evangelize to Adiza.
Allah is your savior.
To answer what you're saying, if you know the story of Job in the Bible, look, you've not gone through it. Job has gone through it.
I know it's not easy.
Job went through it. You understand? But I mean, at the end of the day,
it's never easy. It's never easy. I understand the situation on the ground.
Masters are just not going to last.
Yes,
that's the thing.
I understand that it's not easy. Look, and I've not been
Mr.
there.
Sumelo will always
but I know I won't make that choice.
Mr. Sumelo
through Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. Mr. Sumelo will always find somebody else.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So
I feel like be you.
Don't let it be you. Mr. Sumelo is always gonna. The Sumelos out there are always gonna find. They are always looking for. all this
vulnerable people like them.
People, and to just take advantage of. And so you should always remember that. Look, that's not the end.
See, the young ladies out there, I beg you.
That is not the end.
I'm young men.
Don't be swayed.
Don't be swayed. Don't be swayed with this internet.
Guys,
no,
excuse me. And they are just making people know. If you know the kind of things that younger people are doing because they have seen a fake person out there and they are doing all sort of crap out there, it's sad.
It comes back to environment.
It's sad.
And it's the fact that some of these people are they are okay making us telling the world that that's what they do, and it's become a thing now. But hey, like I said, those are just never going.
And we are even justifying sin. God understand. God doesn't understand anything. God doesn't understand anything. Don't justify your sin.
Gentlemen.
Repent from it. I'm not saying I'm a
Yeah.
saint.
Relax.
I'm a sinner, but I don't justify it.
Relax.
No,
Okay.
we will
Adisa-
find this
Adisa-
media
Adisa
and we are
in
going
the
to preach
spirit.
Jesus. We are not going to justify our sin and say
Okay,
God understands.
okay.
God doesn't understand anything.
Okay, so
Repent
guys,
and move on.
Moving
Hallelujah.
on. Amen.
Amen.
Moving on. What was your major highlight in the production, in the play? What was it for you? Like, what was it? What was that life-changing moment for you? I mean, in the production.
This right here.
When I got to tell you, shut up.
That shut. I don't know why director is not allowing.
Like, oh my
dude.
God, I heard that was so good. You have no idea.
But
like-
we're gonna
I go
scrap it.
through
Like we're gonna
from
take it out. We're
Simu-
gonna step out the script. Like I'm like no.
I go through scene 1 to scene 8 just waiting for that shut up.
So that's why I realized you're misbehaving like that, right?
I
My
don't
point,
know.
you know what? That shut up will die.
I think my highlight is my role as a whole. Because it's not, Adisa is not Mildred. If I see an Adisa right now, I will wish I can do everything to stop Adisa from being Adisa. I'm really passionate about this because I feel like we are all messed up. Like we are getting to a point where I'm scared for our children that we are coming up. So my highlight is my whole character. I don't think if I see any Adisa out there and I have any means to help that Adisa, I will surely do. So I'm glad I got to play this role so that I know that I'm being used for just 700 Ghana cedis. And I'm even more than 700 cedis. Check me out now.
Fine
Any
hair.
Adizes out there, find her on IG.
I promise you, if I have any means,
The handle,
I can't give you anything, but Jesus will. Jesus will provide because Jesus is the answer.
What did
Alright.
Jesus need?
But I promise you, if I have any money, I will help. No,
my
my friends know me. If I know of any Adiza, I promise you, I will help that Adiza. I cannot save all the Adizas, but then I would help, even if it's just one Adiza.
all of us.
I will help one
All of us.
Adiza out there. That is what I know. I'm not joking here. Yeah, so that's my highlight.
I'll take. I think one highlight will be.
It's your hair.
It's your green hair.
That hair, the green grass hair. I hope you're changing it this time. Right? You're bringing the green grass.
Neon green. It's not just any green.
Green grass from
It's
Santa
neon
Lucia. Green grass.
The green is nice.
Kobina Ansah
Like
story.
I was like,
Let's-
what?
Oh,
I love
that
with
hair.
the bantu knots. Like I'm like the smiling cowboy killed me.
But anyway, highlight for me would be the scene I had with Nyakwa Emisa.
Yeah.
So,
That was quite emotional.
Yeah, it was quite intense. It was quite. I mean, I remember on stage, you could hear it, and then you could feel the energy, like
and
the
everything.
feeling,
Yeah.
I really loved her performance. It was.
She's an amazing actress.
she's
Wherever you are,
shout out to you, Mel.
Mel, I'm
Shout out,
gonna
shout out.
she's an amazing actress, man. She's an amazing
Very,
actress.
very,
Power
very, very
standard.
great. It wasn't easy at all. She actually fell. Yeah, she scraped her knee and everything. Yeah, but we were able to capture that moment, and in that particular moment, I think Nanaya was around. She was teary on the spot, even without the music. It was we were just there. She was teary on the spot. It was
Even at the flashback, I think when I was looking at this, I was losing focus on stage because I was even into the moment, and then I had to remember
and
that
shout out
hey,
to the makeup
you are
artist.
Nanea, you the boss.
so well.
Yeah.
and the coffin carriers, Monkey High.
Everyone's
My
crush.
Hey, let's focus.
Hello.
Focus.
He's a married guy. Hello.
He's married with a kid.
Anyway,
Please. Happily married.
Shout out to Maki.
The turning point for Ray is that scene. But I feel like because he wanted to keep what he had gotten from Zomelo, so he had to keep up the facade of he encourages. I mean, from where he stands, he encourages it. But he had to keep on.
But low-key, we don't like it.
Low-key, he isn't really someone
Like Zumelo.
because if you look at the scene he has with Miss Darko, where they're talking about rape and kids, and then his kids were mentioned, you can see that he had.
No,
he had some-
Yeah, I think he was on a journey.
Yeah.
I think he was on a
So it will
journey.
not hit them like
Yeah.
okay.
Boys
You
can be
understand?
raped.
Ha.
Even kids can get raped.
Right.
You don't need to be 30.
So
You don't
so
need to be
so
20.
for him it was a gradual process of getting his sanity back, getting back to what was right, what is right, what is wrong. And for someone with his past, it will be hard. So I feel like he had a very interesting journey. So that's one highlight.
That's why we don't really hate him. Like,
Yeah.
Suzankra.
And he's also a very
What was-
good radio
what was-
host. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I mean,
you
it's a
killed-
great.
Look, you killed that role,
And-
my baby.
no, but look, I'm not even surprised. You know why? Because I mean, dude. So
Guys,
it felt like
maybe
whatever
that's-
he had learned I mean, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
That's his-
Okay.
So
I
he
mean,
really
he works.
works on
He works at the
stage.
radio
Okay.
station
Like,
and whatnot,
yo,
and
he
a media
killed
house
that
and all
role.
that.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it was just natural. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
You were just
yes,
flowing and
yes,
Charlie.
yes.
You were
That's
you are right
no,
for
no,
that.
with the actor.
I mean, you two in the other side, you're like, yo, that's my guy. You know, I mean, you did an amazing
Yeah,
job with
he
that
killed
character. I
it
mean,
so
look, you have my respect. I swear.
That one, yeah, Charlie.
I
And he
don't-
was so relaxed.
Yeah,
he
I said, no,
natural.
he's a natural because I mean
Yeah.
that's his job.
Yeah.
You understand? So it came natural. You understand? And for me, look, anytime I jump up on a production, I look out for things like that because I need
need
to learn
you to
it.
make me come
Yeah.
out.
And one, I need you to put me on. You need to
Yeah.
bring me that, like, bring that A game on for me to like. Okay, now I know I'm not playing with. I'm not
Yeah.
playing around. You
Yeah.
get it? Then again, I get an opportunity to also learn something from you because
Yeah.
I could be casted as a radio presenter one day.
And I'll
It's
just
an
come to
opportunity,
you.
and you did an excellent job for me. And you have no idea the kind of things you've taught me. That's when you. I mean, your accent. I
And
mean,
his diction.
Yeah, and the
your
diction and the
diction is on
accent.
point.
The diction in
look,
the accent.
I've seen productions
flawless.
where I mean, people
Have to now learn how to do
Exactly,
the laughter.
and-
But you were speaking like you just
and-
came.
and-
I just go back.
And we could
Yeah.
and I could hear you. That's the thing. I could hear
Yes.
you. That's my problem.
And the words were so clear. I was like,
hear what you were saying, and for me,
dude,
that's a
good.
plus.
Hi, baby.
Charlie, that's a plus.
Very,
Big ups.
very-
That's a plus.
Hey,
Desire
Adisa
Anchor.
has come.
No,
Desire Anchor.
this is Mildred. Hello.
Desire Anchor.
Oh,
What was the major
Anchor.
highlight?
I think it was the switch because naturally I'm a very hyper person.
Okay.
Like I'm joyful.
Mm.
So from the beginning, it was all natural for me.
Mm.
But then when the rape thing dawned on me,
And
then
then
I
you
had
saw
to-
the blood and
Like,
the-
I was angry.
That
I
you
was
angry.
angry.
Yo,
Like,
say, mm-mm.
like I don't
Cannot be
know
you.
where that anger came from,
Come
but
on now.
but like
Child.
I was feeling it. I was shaking.
Oh man.
It really got to me.
Sorry, but it's not. I don't want to take us back, but I feel like this is important. But the switch is something I forgot to say. The switch. We have to be mindful of the switch. People around us who are joyful or who are quiet, all of a sudden become loud or all of a
Suicide
sudden
culture.
become silent.
Okay.
We
Pay
usually
attention
ignore
to
the
such
signs.
things. Yeah. Yeah.
And that is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because once you ignore the signs, the person dies, and then you start to see the signs that why didn't I do something?
I mean,
Why didn't I?
Exactly.
And it's sometimes it's not even our fault because the person didn't speak up, but
You could have
We
seen
see
the
it.
signs.
we see it. But then we're like,
Sometimes
oh,
you don't
maybe
even-
I'm minding my
it's
business.
just
Sometimes you won't even see the signs, so just make sure that your friends are your friends. Check up on your friends. Like I feel
Pay
like, to be
attention.
honest,
Pay attention.
our generation,
attention.
we are so
Self-centered.
very
Social
short
media.
attention
Yeah.
span. So our friendships are suffering
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
We are not checking
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows anybody anymore. Everybody's just presenting a face. So I just know the side of you that you decided to show
Show
to
me.
Show
Yeah.
me. I think let's get
can
deeper
do better.
as a people. Let's get deeper.
To
Microwave generation.
I think she also did an amazing job in Quantum. I think
Pantomini.
I know, right? I mean, we tease her and all that, but I mean, yo, we love you. Like,
This-
because
I
I don't know the fact that she took it very serious.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, and I think I'd shared some of those things with, I think with Judas, and I'm like, you see, sometimes people jump on a production and then they don't have to talk until their energy is laid back and all that.
Yeah.
This lady right here put in her all.
And she come and tell us what I'm doing wrong.
No,
I said,
exactly.
girl, can you just go somewhere?
She put it on, and for me it was amazing. I can't see what she would do if she what she would do with it.
When she's supposed to
a
really,
huge character.
yeah.
I mean,
You killed it.
she
You killed
did
it.
an amazing job.
Because I don't know where I would have gotten that energy to come and do all that you
I
did.
know the Indian dance and Chinese dance, and all that, but hey,
That's not for me.
but I mean, you know that character.
Yeah,
you know that character. And I mean, like I could relate to that scene where I had to push you out of the office and whatnot.
and
I mean,
then
I could literally see it on your face, but hey, where me them car, man?
Why is that?
And it's not, it falls on like people who like know how to do it, to really channel a feeling from a character and feel it and actually make it real.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people can do that, or not a lot of people know how to do that in our space.
Yeah. You need to be gifted.
You need to have that thing to be able to become the character, not just playing the character, become the character there and then. And for the fact that you were able to channel that through a character who didn't even have to say anything. Now
it was amazing.
It
was amazing because we could feel your presence. You were present. You were present, and I mean, you did an excellent job.
And we can't take anything away from.
I mean,
Let me say this funny part. When I drank the poison and I was about to die and I turned, it's like my sister, why are you crying more than me? Like you're dying.
Well, you cried so much. You cried, my lord.
No, I mean, no. You see, so
she cried so much. I was there. I nearly lost myself. I was like, why is she crying so much?
I could relate to it. Why? Because you see, for me, for Mr. Zumelo, my major highlight was when I had to confront her after the whole deal had happened and whatnot. And look, on 2 cases, she blacked out on me. Why? Because she was just gone with the character. And in that instance, I'm like, look, now the human in me, I was just slipping out to now become Bernard. Because look, I could feel her hurting. I could feel her pain. I'm like, dude. Then I'm like, hey, Mr. Zumelo, you need to be happy about this. And you feel me? And that was my. I told her on 2 or 3 occasions. I told her, I'm like, dude, what are you doing to me? Like, look, she will black out. She will
cry so much because you know I have to.
I'm talking about it.
And you have good dogs. I was on stage.
I can relate to it.
Yeah, I saw the way you were crying. I was like, I would just look like this. I need to be do this.
So now I start rethinking things, even as Mr. Zumelo. Do you understand? I start rethinking things. I'm like,
did you do right?
Actually, but hey, Mr. Zumelo has to be Mr. Zumelo.
Yeah.
I need to get paid, man. But I mean, the human in me. So I had to do a great job. I had to do an extra job in suppressing the human in Mr. Zumelo, like in pushing and going, no, this is not Ben Kobe, this is not you, this is Zumelo. And hey, shout out to Didi, shout out to Miss Dako. My God, you are fireworks. You are fireworks.
And the scene 5, what is that? No, scene 7.
Scene 5.
The suicide. Oh my lord.
Your fireworks. Your fireworks.
And I was like, why are these people crying too much?
Look, I don't see.
When I watched the video, like,
just you even have that kind of feeling.
Look, she went off on me and like, chill, man.
Where you told me that they don't black out.
Yeah, I'm like, chill.
You won't feel like everyone was blacking out on
you. You understand? But she did an excellent job.
Charlie.
Look, I don't know which character didn't bring their A game on the production. Ooh. Talk of this anchor, we have fuck house. Hey, don't keep saying the anchor.
You like this anchor so
much. Everybody brought their A game on, and
Mel did a
Mel
good
did
job
an excellent job.
with the flashback.
Brought her.
And all that.
I mean,
where's mustache? I mean,
Ooh, the mustache was on point. Good. If any, the mustache Let's just
Hey,
obey.
I will do mentor for you.
I was the last
I mean,
one to start.
I mean,
Like comparing his innocent face with that mean comment.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
I was
just-
like,
it was
that makes
just
him an
the same.
excellent actor.
Yeah.
That makes him an excellent actor. And
Hans,
so,
yeah. Shout out
so
to
guys, if
Hans.
you don't
Shout
see
out
this
to Hans.
production, yeah, shout out to Hans wherever you are.
Yeah.
We love you.
Hans
You are an
Zablo on
excellent
IG.
talent. And so it's an opportunity for
Yeah.
whoever. I mean, for those of you who have not seen it, it's an opportunity for
Please
you to come
and
see it
okay?
on the
Exactly.
20th of July
Yeah.
at the National Theatre, 3 p.m. 7 p.m.
Yeah.
The short code for tickets will pop up somewhere.
Yeah.
On the screen
Yeah.
somewhere.
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 Grab a
Yeah.
ticket. Grab a ticket. Come
Yeah.
see. If you've seen it too, you can relate to some of these things we're talking about. And
Yeah, just come and have fun.
This time it's a power packed. We've broken it down. We've rearranged it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've cooked it. Look, we've cooked
Yanua.
it. Yanuano, yabeno. You understand? Like we cooked. Like no, we're still cooking.
we still
cooking.
cooking.
We're baking.
let it cook.
You
Let him
understand?
cook. Let
Look,
us cook.
with all the excitement and all
Yeah.
that. This is a classic. Like I always say, anywhere I go. they ask
16
me about
original
it.
songs,
16
guys.
Look,
Yeah,
shout
the
out
songs,
to
eh?
I've suffered.
Mr.
Like
Kobina
Loki.
Ansah.
My
Yeah.
breath.
Shout out to director
Yeah,
Kobina Ansah for
look.
putting. This is a classic. I feel like the man is not being celebrated
Yeah.
enough in this
No.
country.
At all.
People are underestimating.
Just
this
come
man.
and watch
It's
and
a
then just
quality
come and
show.
judge.
Yeah,
All the songs will just speak
Original
to you in a way,
songs.
and then the play as a whole, Charlie.
Beautiful play, beautiful. So whatever we've discussed, imagine it coming to life on stage on live performance.
Yeah.
I mean, with everything, lights, camera,
Electric.
You
lights.
see her crying.
crying.
No.
Look, you cannot miss out. You want to be there.
I
Invite
climbed the
friends.
coffin. Next time.
For those of you who saw it, it's an opportunity to spread the news.
Yeah.
Let a friend, let a family member, let mommy, daddy, uncle, let whoever needs to see this talk to someone.
To come and watch.
Come and watch it. We have a package. We have a package for groups.
Yeah,
For
group
groups
of five.
Buddies of
Group of
five.
five and
Yeah,
whatnot.
couple, we have
Like I s-
singles
yeah.
and all that.
It will pop up on the screen, so you see you get
Yeah.
all the details and all
Mhm,
that. So
somewhere.
And,
just kindly come and
yeah.
see
And
the show.
please follow Scribe Media
Right.
for
I was actually
updates
gonna
for
say that.
every.
Y'all be thinking
Because
together.
there's
Hello, I'm supposed to be
more
a
coming.
Right.
There's so much more.
we have a
coming.
lot. We have a lot.
We have an
coming.
amazing playwright, so please
Yeah.
let's support this brand.
So
Let's
you can follow Scribe on Instagram, Twitter at Scribe Productions, and you
And
can follow
TikTok.
the director on TikTok too
Yeah,
at Scribe
yeah.
Productions. You can follow the
Yeah.
director Kobina Ansah on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. And I think we should do our socials, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Mm.
I am mostly active on Instagram, so I'll go to Instagram. Instagram is Bertram the Creator for me. And
What are you creating?
we are creating a
Content.
Hey.
And please just search Shelter Aditi on every social media platform.
Should I mention that on you?
Calm down.
So there's another name.
I'm really a shy person, but all the things I do will make me come out. So I wouldn't want to mention my IG though, but all the same. Mami, no, it's Mami AC _ Mason. Yeah.
Well, Trisha _ Kasapa GH
Hey.
on all social media aside LinkedIn, but I'm very active on LinkedIn. I'm a bit.
Yeah, I know you're
so,
long.
I am
She's a nerd. She's a nerd, actually.
so I'm very active on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
That's,
but
Patricia
active on
Sewa.
LinkedIn. Who in this?
LinkedIn.
Please, how many people are so serious?
I'm also on
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Social media.
I know.
Are you guys so long, Ben?
I know.
Hey, Mami, who they come here? You
So
are.
that's Patricia Sewa.
Please, which I'm on LinkedIn anyway.
Oh, I actually have close to 5,000 followers.
You come and use Scribe TV to promote yourself. You come and who allow that?
Please, she has a full bragging right.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
So
No, I
Trisha
don't think I
_
know.
Kasapa GH on all the other social media platforms. Hopefully I'll reply. Hopefully.
No, you said.
But LinkedIn there for sure. Like,
Hey.
Asemu, you're not done?
I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yeah, done.
Does he?
She's Patricia. She's
All right,
not done.
ladies and gentlemen, it's Ben Kobe wherever you go. Ben Kobe. And always a nice time having you listen to us, having you watching us, and we hope you're going to come around. We hope to see you. We hope to see you at the National Theatre come July 20th. 3 p.m. and then 7 p.m.
Please, when you come, say hi.
Say hi, don't
Come
be
say
shy.
hi.
Take pictures.
Yeah.
Let's vibe. Let's
After
vibe.
the
I'm really shy, so I
Fine.
might not come to you, but you can
That's
come
fine.
to me because I'm really
Yeah.
a shy
Yeah,
person.
yes, vibe.
Leave it.
If it's possible, I might not even come around, but then just
Yeah.
look for Mr. Zumelo.
I am just shy. I want to put it out there. So if I see where I don't come to, not because I'm too, I'm just really shy. I can't come to you, but if you come to me,
I'll say
why not?
hi. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, you have to
yeah,
come
and
to us.
always
Remember,
remember,
makes noise.
always remember, silence.
It's
It's
never
not
golden.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, silence.
It's not golden.
And so together we are the cast of
In the Pants of a Woman.
We love
We'll
you,
see
love
you.
you
We
guys.
are.
Bye.
My only boo. You're driving me crazy, but I'll do anything. Give me a chance to give my everything. Let's go. We live in different worlds. Different worlds. You gotta return my dignity. I will say for the world. Never ever time is a time. You're not the first and not the last. Give me the one and all you have. You have all my world. It's a promise, my girl. Don't give it this, don't give it that. How's the proof for that? Hey, my contentment is my world. Never change my pearl. 1, 2, 3, I got plans for you, baby. Turn around with you, lady. I got plans for you, I love for you. 'Cause you, baby. I got plans for you, baby. Turn around with you, lady. I got plans for you, I love for you. 'Cause you. I got plans for you, baby. Turn around with you, lady. I got plans for you, I love for you. 'Cause you, baby. I got plans for you, lady.
Yo! Hey! So, come see it! Come see! Come see!
The Placia.